Hi, in this video we will be working on the triple or treble stitch as it's sometimes referred to. And this is probably the tallest stitch that you as a beginner will encounter, if at all. So we're going to start. I have some basic worsted weight yarn here. It's in a lighter shade, and oops. I have my H hook, it's 5mm. We're going to start off with a slip knot. Make sure we have plenty of room, plenty of tail for weaving in. So there's our slip knot. Place it on our hook. And we will be chaining. We're going to do a 10-stitch swatch. We will be chaining 13. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, that's 10. We need a total of 13, so let's add a couple more on. 11, 12, 13. We want to keep our chains on the looser side. Now with the triple crochet, it's the number of stitches that you want plus 3 in order to get the correct stitch count. A triple crochet is 4 chains high. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to start in our 5th chain from the hook, and we're going to yarn over twice. So that's once, that's twice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to go in the 5th one. So into the chain, yarn over, pull up a loop, and now we're going to go yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Is very tall. Alright, now we're going to go again. Yarn over, yarn over. We're ready to start the stitch. We're going to work in this one. Go into the stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Let's do it again. Yarn over, yarn over. Into our stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2. I'm just going to pause here a moment. If you've been following along with my videos, you know that I like to put a stitch marker in the beginning of the row so that we know where our row ends on the next row. So with the triple or treble crochet, this turning chain counts as our first stitch. So I'm going to slip this right into that chain, the top of that chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and that will be where we stop on the next row. So we put the hook in, yarn over, go into our stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, I'm just going to work until the end of the row here. Careful to make sure you're going through both stitches, both loops there on the stitch. All right, our last stitch here, we don't go into that knot, it's this one. And if I counted correctly, I should have 10. All right, so let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woohoo! Okay, now looking at the top, you can see the V's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and our stitch marker is at 10. All right, so now we are going to go back the other way. So to get our turning chain, to get that height to go back across, we chain 4. See, there's my 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to turn it. So now I'm looking at the back. Yarn over, yarn over. Because this turning chain counts as the first stitch, we are going to skip this first V here, the base of the turning chain, and work in the next one. So the same as what we did before. Yarn over, go into your work. I'm going to go through both loops there. We're pulling up a loop, yarn over, yarn over, yarn over. Okay, and once again, I'm going to pause here and put my stitch marker in. That merely just serves as a placeholder. One of the hardest things is knowing where to stop and start. So this at least takes care of half of the problem. Okay, I'm set up here, yarn over, into the work, both loops there. Pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, and pull through 2. This is one of my favorite stitches. I just love how pretty it is. Kind of looks like a spiral. And we're just going to keep doing our treble crochet the whole way across. I'm getting some more yarn here. Always keep enough that you're not dragging the ball around. You want it to have good tension. You want to be able to control the tension in your hand, not from the ball. Okay, I'm set up, yarn over, in, pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2. Once you get going, you get such a nice rhythm. I don't usually see this stitch too often. I've seen it in scarves and mostly like a lot of doilies, things that require something that's loose and fancy. Yarn over. Let's see, we're at the marker here, so we know this is our last stitch. I'm going to take the marker out and we're going to work in this chain. Okay, and we're pulling up that loop. We just treat it as you would any other stitch. Okay. And the trick with turning chains is to kind of keep them tight. It's 2, 3, that's 4. We're turning. Yarn over, yarn over. Remember, the turning chain counts as the first stitch, so we're not going to work in this one, but we're going to work in this one. I'm just going to pause, slip this into that chain, and then we're going to go across again. loop, yarn over, there 2. All right, we have 2 left before we're at the end of the row, this one and then the chain. And then I'm just going to pull that marker out. You can see what a nice tall stitch that is. It gives it kind of a mesh look. So I'm just going to stop right here, but you will want to practice until your stitches become nice and even. You want to aim for consistency, and after that you should be pretty well versed in how to make the treble crochet. Going to snip this off. Again, with all of my projects, I like to have a nice long tail. You thread it through that loop and it's nice and secure. There you go. Thanks for watching.